I fed an Italian village American barbecue. My friends, I'm so excited for this one. I love to see Europeans try American food because it's so damn good. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. Is the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play.
So, to be completely honest, we're not really sure what to call this video.
Why?
I'm here to tell a story that's hard to sort of sum up in a YouTube title and thumbnail.
Okay.
It's a story about food, barbecue
That's pulled pork.
specifically. It's a story about a holiday, a party. It's the story about a community. It's the story about my new home here in Dassa, Calabria, in Italy. It's a story
wait. So this is an American that actually lives in Italy, in Europe. Okay, that's interesting.
about two cultures coming together. And it's also the story about a very specific person who's very close to me. And in order to tell the story, I need to back up a few weeks to when I headed to the train station to pick him up.
Okay.
Train is late, of course.
You know what, my friends? A lot of suspense on this one. Great introduction.
There he is. Warm enough for you?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Giorno.
Giorno.
So if you've watched a few of our videos before, you may have met my dad, Max. He came down from Rome where he lives, but you haven't met
My brother Will.
Hello.
Hey,
Where
Will.
do you live, Will?
Now I live in Dassa as of
That's
today.
right.
All right, well, let's get you home.
So, as many of you might know who watch this channel regularly, I just recently moved to this small town, Dassa, in Calabria. It's this tiny little village nobody's heard about, and it's already sort of weird to have an American move here. But yeah, now my little brother lives here too.
You know what, my friends? Recently I was seeing the numbers of Americans living in Portugal, and these are crazy numbers. So there is Americans everywhere in the world. I love that.
He needed a place to stay, of course, so we arranged for him to rent this apartment. But actually,
Sorry. I know we are in Europe because of one thing.
he needed a place
Fiat. Take a
to
look.
stay, of course, so we
Right there. This is one of the most popular. It's actually an Italian brand. My wife drives maybe this car actually. I believe it's the same model. Fiat 500 is one of the smallest cars in Europe.
arranged for him to rent this apartment. But actually, I have to admit, I had not been there before he arrived.
Which street is it? Is it this street? No.
No,
And
più avanti.
okay, should be here somewhere. Welcome home. Thank you.
You know what? Italy and Portugal are a bit different, but at least looking at that street, this could be a street in Portugal. The design is basically the same.
Here somewhere. Welcome home. Thank you.
Ciao Nicola, sono Harper.
Ciao.
Oh wow. You know what? Sorry, my friends, but even the stairs are. This is the same design we also use here. It's a bit old.
William.
So this is Nicola, and I'm sorry, but I do have to go off on kind of a weird tangent here to tell you this slightly crazy story. So Nicola is the cousin of my mom's husband. My parents are divorced, and right around the time that I met Ava, my now wife, who is from
Okay, wait. We have to go back a bit. I need to understand the heritage here because seems a complex one.
So Nicola is the cousin of my mom's husband. My parents are
Okay.
divorced, and right around the time that I met Ava, my now wife, who is from Dassa, my mom started dating this guy who she is now married to. So when she met
Okay.
him, my mom called me and she was telling us how he grew up in Brazil, but his family emigrated there from Italy. So of course,
That's an American. Yeah, okay, I got it.
course, Ava asked, where in Italy is he from? Calabria. Really? Where in Calabria?
Where?
Have you heard of a town called Dassa? Within about 5 minutes, Ava's mom was sending us pictures of him as a child in Dassa. So yeah, by the weirdest coincidence ever, both my mom and I married people from this tiny Calabrian village that nobody has heard of. And yeah,
What? Yo, my friends. Look, I know this is unrelated, but this type of stuff makes me believe in destiny. You know, in the bigger picture, makes me believe in God. This is crazy weird. I mean, this is such a small town. How the hell two Americans end up? My friends, sorry. I mean, so maybe I'm overreacting to this, but this is crazy.
by the weirdest coincidence ever, both my mom and I married people from this tiny Calabrian village that nobody has heard of. And yeah, so Nicola is one of his.
You know what, my friends? This would be the equivalent of my mother marrying someone in a random city in Mississippi, and I go to America, if I was single, of course, and I marry a girl in Mississippi also from the same city. This is impossible. You know, this without knowing, of course. Yeah, it's crazy.
Cousins and is renting my brother an apartment.
Awesome. Como?
Okay. You know what? This looks like an apartment in Portugal. I'm gonna assume this is a Catholic, or at least a person was Catholic that ended up living here. Because of the sense.
Welcome to the South. Welcome to the South.
Good to see you.
So what do you think?
Pretty nice spot. I'm pretty happy right now, I would say.
So Will had a place to live, which is actually a little bit more than I can say about myself and Ava.
We should show you our house.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
What there is of it so far.
As many of you might know, Ava and I have been working on our house here for a while, and it's taken a little bit longer than expected. We probably should have expected that. It's not quite done yet, but we're at least excited to take Will there to show him around.
Piacere Giovanni. Piacere.
You know what, my friends? Here in Europe, I should not speak for all the countries, of course, but I would say most countries, the two biggest problems right now, I would say one is the housing market, and the other one is probably legal immigration. Europe is struggling a lot with that. But in America, you guys may not even, I know you guys have problems, but you guys may not understand this type of problems.
Guglielmo.
Housing here is crazy expensive, my friends. It's getting to a point that makes no sense.
Guglielmo.
That's our electrician, Johnny, by the way. But remember his face, because he has some other impressive talents that will come into play later.
This is MTV Cribs. Or YouTube Cribs.
So,
Oh, wow.
will be the living room at some point.
Cool.
Sorry, to give you an example, if this apartment was in Lisbon, of course, Lisbon is the most expensive city we have here. But if this apartment was in Lisbon, we are talking about $500,000 or more. And Portuguese people, if you look at salaries, is actually we don't do near close to something that would make sense to justify a price like that.
Oh, it's so shiny and new. Wow. Is this all new? These look.
Oh yeah, we had to do, that was one of the biggest delays, was getting the windows. And because it's a weird old house, it's not just like you can go to a store and buy windows, they have to be like, custom made for that size.
Yeah.
And
Looks
everything.
nice.
Oh, they look great.
So, in this one, we have the kitchen.
You know what? I actually love this type of things when people pick a old apartment or an old house and they give almost a second life to that place.
Oh my gosh, nice.
These aren't actually that color blue. So
But to be fair, sorry, this is very unrelated with the video, I guess, but that would look really cool blue.
Hopefully we'll be cooking in videos here soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Now, on this side, we have our studio.
Oh, cool. This is where I will edit pasta grammar videos.
Guest bathroom.
Oh, really cool, my friends.
Oh, cool. So we have mirrors.
And then, last but not least,
It's big.
our bedroom.
Cool bedroom, wow. The sink water isn't hooked up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Turn it on.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Got plumbing.
Technology.
This looks so good.
It's getting there.
Yeah, last time I was here, it looked kind of like a Call of Duty map, so
What?
quite an improvement.
Well, I feel like now that Whit's here, it's time for the rite of passage, which is a party in the Locanda.
It's always time for a party.
It just so happened that my brother arrived just in time for the 4th of July. Now, obviously,
Wait, the 4th of July in Italy?
the holiday celebrating American independence is not widely celebrated in
Oh,
Italy.
okay.
But I'm American. And my brother, this new
course.
arrival in this little town, is American. So we thought it was fitting to have a 4th of July barbecue.
Let's go! Can I get a like for 4th of July? What an amazing holiday, my friends. Yeah, Italians are not ready. They will feel the American power.
Forecast for today is 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's the perfect day to barbecue 16 racks of ribs.
Mamma mia! Look at all the smoke. Not smoke. American power, sorry. Take a look at that. Take a look at that again. Pay attention. Ooh, the American power. Oh, give me 1 or 7.
My philosophy with barbecue is very much informed by the Italian philosophy of cooking,
Holy sweet potato, that is looking delicious.
which is that simpler is better. I smoke the ribs with salt and pepper, no sauce. There's a saying in Italian, troppe salse vivande false, which means too many sauces, fake food. It
And Washington was a great president. That's the other meaning.
doesn't sound as cool in English, but you get the idea. Lots
I
of
get
people are
it.
gonna disagree with me, but in my opinion, if your barbecue's good, you don't need any sauce.
It's hot work, even when it's not.
But you know what? You know what, my friends? I actually agree with him. The last time I did ribs, I ended up putting a lot of seasoning, and it was good. But next time, I'm not going to put a lot of seasoning. I think if the quality of the meat is good, the smoke flavor is more than enough. Maybe this is a controversial, specific talking about brisket, but I'm going to do just black pepper and salt, and not even a crazy amount.
A 90 degree, my brain's now working.
As anyone who's cooked barbecue knows before, one of the most difficult things is predicting how long it's going to take to cook and making sure that it's on time for lunch.
Holy sweet, but that's massive. Everything is bigger in America. My friends, everything is bigger in Italy.
So what we did here in this case was we smoked the ribs and then wrapped them in aluminum foil and put them in a cooler, keeps them warm for hours, so you can just cook them early, have them ready whenever you're ready to eat.
Okay. Now we are talking.
This little piggy went all the way.
What a monster.
And just like that, we had our lunch. Well, not all of our lunch. While
What?
we were out cooking the barbecue, Ava was back at the Locanda getting the rest of our meal ready.
Please tell me there will be mac and cheese. Those Italians, they need to learn how to do pasta.
She wasn't alone, of course. She had some helping hands, including
Is that what I think it is?
Makucha.
Why is Makucha
It's not, it's makucha. What the hell is makucha?
cooking? What is happening?
Perché come cosa sta cucinando? Perché?
Ah, può cominciare tu mo,
Perché mi
Io non sto cucinando, avete cucinato voi.
Makucha is one of our beloved Spice Girls. Now, the Spice Girls spend so much time cooking for me and for other people. And we specifically told them, today is not a day for you to work or to worry or anything. Just sit, relax, and enjoy a meal. But is Makucha capable of doing that? No, of course not.
This is gâteau de patate, which is a stuffed, savory potato cake thing.
So the
Looks delicious.
gâteau de patate was going to be the first course. You need your carbs in Italy. And the barbecue is going to be the second course, which is usually like a meat dish. 16 racks of ribs sounds like a lot, but as you'll soon see, we were expecting a lot of people. So we decided to add a few things to the menu, including buffalo chicken wings.
Perfect.
Grande.
Quelle sono queste, guarda.
Più grande.
My dad got started on frying the chicken wings, but he had some help from our very good friend Maria Consolazione, who
This will be so damn good.
arrived fully prepared to celebrate the 4th of July
Yeah. Yeah.
in style.
Look at all the stars. Oh man.
Now, we did have a slight
Deep fry. Yeah. Americans are the best at deep frying stuff.
problem with the buffalo chicken wings. As most of you probably know, real buffalo chicken wings require Frank's hot sauce. Frank's
Okay, if you are not aware, I did buffalo chicken wings on this channel. Just take a look, Google that. Not Google that. Put on the YouTube search and European reacts, try buffalo wings or something like this. And it will appear most likely. And I bought that sauce. That Frank's guy. Look, I almost died. I cannot handle how spicy the things are in America. And set in the bottle, mild. And I could not handle that. I guess the American power is too much.
hot sauce is not widely available in Italy, but I did find some on Italian Amazon. I ordered it. It was supposed
I kind of did the same.
to arrive in time for the holiday, but at the last minute, it got lost in the mail. So we couldn't really make buffalo chicken wings. But that's when Ava had an excellent idea. What if we made chicken wings with Calabrian Induja?
Hell no. What? What is that? Maybe, actually. You know what? I'm gonna pause. My friends, this is very important. I'm enjoying this video a lot. The heritage on this family, it's all over. I'm not even understanding that well if the guy is Brazilian, Italian, or American at this point. I believe American. That said, if you guys can go to the original video, you can wait until the end, of course, but the link will be below, and say that you guys came from André, that is from Portugal, that loves America, that hopes to live in Portugal. Because I
I
love
wasn't
my
really
country.
sure how these Induja wings were going to turn out, but then I tried one, and the funny thing
Say hello
is
to me.
that actually they
To
came
them.
out shockingly similar to buffalo chicken wings. You know, Frank's hot sauce, it's like a vinegar-based chili sauce, and Induja has this kind of sour, spicy thing going on. So they were much closer in result than I was expecting. Super good, by the way. Really amazing discovery. Well
Okay.
done, Ava.
And remember, if you want the only good Induja in America, go to indujausa.com and use promo code GRAMMAR for 10% off.
Ribs were not the only barbecued meat on the menu. A few days earlier,
I'm gonna guess, maybe brisket?
I had spent a day cooking 2 whole pork shoulders
Oh,
into
okay.
pulled pork. Now, I only have one smoker and I couldn't do both the ribs and the pulled pork on the same day. But if you want a good trick, what you can do is make something like pulled pork in advance. You shred it, you vacuum seal it, and then to reheat it, you just put it in a warm sous vide
Holy sweet potato, this guy is going crazy. What the hell is he doing with pulled pork?
bath. It comes out basically just as good as if you ate it fresh the same
Damn. This pulled pork looks much better than the one I did. I mean, I'm honest here, and the one I did, it was really good. But the color on this, oh wow.
day you made it.
By the way, I'm super blue today. You know, you guys have a orange president. Now you have, damn, a blue YouTuber. Sorry, my friends. Let's continue.
I don't think I left anything out. That was pretty much the menu. So it was finally time to eat.
I recognize the music. Bye, bye, Miss No, it's not that.
So it was finally time to eat.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee and the levee was dry. It's something like, no? I prefer country. I mean, even the camera lost focus. Being real, I respect Italian music, salute, but I prefer country. Put Samuel L. Jackson. Yo, that thing looks good. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. Ooh, some techno now. Do it, brother. Do it for America. We are going to eat barbecue. Wait, they said barbecue actually? Wait, sorry. They finished the song saying barbecue. This is the only barbecue. They said that.
Now remember, this whole time during the meal, I was just back in the kitchen just cutting rack after rack after rack of ribs. That experience for me is nerve-wracking, no pun
Why?
intended, because I'm serving this food that is very unfamiliar here. Most people here have never had real American barbecue. I don't know if they're going to like it, but
Yeah, they will.
it did seem like it was going over well. I spend so much time receiving so much from all of those people. They share their food and their culture with
Oh,
me.
awesome.
And it was fun to be able to show a little bit of mine to them. Now,
And now, my friends, you know, I'm joking with all of this, the songs in Italy. I love this. This is awesome, my friends. To see Europe and America. Let's give a hug. Yeah, this is beautiful.
it may have been the 4th of July, but it was still a Calabrian party. And what would a party in Dessau be without a toast from Johnny?
Cosa bevevano i nostri nonni? Vino, vino, vino! Han fatto l'alcolizzati. Cosa bevevano i nostri padri?
Vino, vino, vino.
E noi che figli siamo, beviamo, beviamo. E noi che figli siamo, beviamo, beviamo, beviamo. Hey!
And as is typical in parties here, after the meal, the tables are cleared away so that there's some room to dance. Remember our electrician
They have a great time in Italy.
Johnny? Yeah, he and his wife Maria are like crazy good tarantella dancers.
Wow!
Probably my favorite moment of the day was when Zia Maria, who is Ava's Aunt Maria, pulled me aside and told me how much she liked the food, which means a lot. Zia Maria is the woman who taught Ava how to cook. So having her tell me how
Oh, my friend, so sweet.
much she liked the food was maybe the best compliment I could possibly receive.
Oh,
I've experienced
awesome
a lot
video.
of amazing, beautiful days here in Dasa, but this one was maybe the most special to me personally. It's hard to describe what it feels like to be amongst this community that has come to celebrate a holiday that they've never celebrated before.
Perfect pose. Beautiful flag. My friends, André, are you going to ask for a like? No.
It has nothing to do with them just because they care about you and they just want to celebrate something that has to do with you. Like, they just welcomed me into their community and accepted me as who I am, as what I am. I'm American, and so it just made complete sense to them to celebrate the American holiday just because I'm American. And I don't know if most communities would do that for someone. That's what I love about this place. That's why I live here. And I think what made me most happy of all was that my brother, who just arrived here, he got to see, literally, as soon as he got here, the kind of beauty that I see in this place.
So what do you think about your first party at the location?
It's pretty fun. I think I'm a pretty big fan. It's pretty nice here. I could get used to this.
Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little story about one of the strangest but most beautiful 4th of Julys I've ever experienced. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Happy belated 4th of July. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you, my friend. Ciao. Oh yeah. I will survive. Oh my god, she sings well actually. Okay, it's ending. Well, friends, this was a crazy video. Well, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I had an amazing time. Feel free to show this gentleman some love. Leave a like, subscribe to him. Because at the end of the day, we are reacting to his content. So even if we give him one more subscription, one more like, I think it helps, right? So yeah, thank you so much. See you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.